Welcome to the channel Encyclopedia Catanica. Today we have this bicycle padlock or bicycle lock. It's a cable lock. A friend of mine gave me this bicycle lock because while he was trying to lock his bicycle, this part fell off. It was probably too hard to lock up the bicycle, and this just came out. So as you see, the cable is practically intact. This is what's inside. It's not crimped enough, so it was easy to get this thing out. So that's it about Chinese bicycle locks. They're really cheap, really badly made. You see how huge this rubber cover is, and see how small the cable is. This is the perfect example for every cable lock. Even those expensive ones have the same feature, the same problem. So maybe if it's transparent, this cover, plastic cover, you will see a huge cable inside, but it's magnifying plastic. It's nothing else. Usually the cable is maybe a half centimeter thick at most. This is maybe 4 millimeters or something like that. So this is it about the cable, but interesting thing is this mechanism. It is, though cheap mechanism. Usually most parts are made of plastic or cast zinc, so it's not any kind of security, but it's very well thought out. Why? Because every wheel has at least 2 false gates. As my friend told me, this is interchangeable code lock, but he didn't know how to change it, so he used generic code. Maybe because it's just made to look like interchangeable mechanism, but it's not. So I don't know the code. He didn't told me the code, but I think that we could get this thing open. So I will use pretty heavy tension, because this is the only way the wheels could interact, and we're starting spinning. We're gonna start spinning the wheels. This one doesn't bind. It just don't feel like it's binding. Second one. Nothing. Third one. Nothing. This thing is binding. I think this is the first number is number 2. But let's try. Maybe it's a false gate. 6 or 2. It's really hard to use the force in this hot weather, but think it's number 1. And let's see this. There it is. We got this thing open. It's so hot outside. It's 30 degrees, 33, I don't know. So it's really hot. What's inside? Yes, it says set. And it shows the arrow. So we'll try. Nothing happens. It moves a bit, but nothing. Maybe it's jammed. I don't know. It doesn't move at all. Usually more expensive padlocks have the retaining ring. So when I see a retaining ring, I know that this mechanism is 100% interchangeable. You can change the code, but this one, I think it's just a generic code padlock. It's 2116. For sure, I know his birthday. I know some dates that he could use. 2116 is nothing. I'm pretty sure. It could be 21st, 2016. No, nothing happened in that period. So, I don't know. Let's see what's inside. I will show you the false gates. There it is. First false gate. But they don't do much. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. If you use a really hard tension, if you just pull the hell out of the lock, false gates are not coming to play. So every one of those wheels have at least one false gates, but I think some have 2, or all of them have 2. This one, I didn't saw the false gate, second false gates, but maybe. I don't know how to disassemble this thing without destroying it. I really don't know what's happening with that mechanism, but usually when Chinese make locks, when they make some copy of existing padlock or bicycle lock, to be cheaper, they make the same mechanism, they make the same parts, but some of the features are excluded. They are not available. It's just to look like interchangeable padlock, interchangeable code padlock, but it's not. This one, no. It's moving. It's shaking, but everything is shaking here. It's not, the tolerances are very bad. So that's about it, guys. Be aware when you lock up your bicycle. Be aware of those locks. Those locks are really cheap and really bad for securing your bicycle. Look again how thin this cable is. Don't look at those rubber covers. They're nothing. You see, this is the best example how it's made. And every cable lock has the same feature or flaw. Small cable, huge rubber cover. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.